Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. I hope you're all doing well. I have got myself up this morning, I've put some makeup on, I'm in a really good mood today because I'm doing something that, I'm not gonna lie, I've been like restraining myself, having like discipline and trying to not do this yet because I feel like it's wrong. And I've been seeing so many videos. I literally have got to the point where I just can't avoid this any longer, and the FOMO is literally too much to handle. And that is going to look at the autumn stuff in the range. And I've honestly tried to have some, what is the word I'm looking for? Restraint or self-control? I think self-control is maybe what I'm looking for. But I just can't anymore. Like, if all these people on TikTok are doing it, I'm just gonna have to do it. And if this offends you, because I know we are in July, we're still not really finished with summer. I said this to Sam a couple of days ago, like, oh my god, like the range has the autumn stuff out, like getting all excited about it because he loves autumn as well. And we normally like decorate for autumn, like we're just such homebodies. So autumn and like cozy season for us is just one of those pleasures in life. But even he said, like, I'm not actually done with summer yet. Like, we've still got holidays coming up. We're both going to Ibiza with our friends, and we've also got like a festival and stuff like that. So it feels so wrong, like it really does. But I just can't hold out any longer, and everyone's like making me feel like I literally have to rush to do this because everyone's saying like all the good stuff goes, like you have to go to the shops this time of year if you want to nab the good autumn stuff, which is kind of true. So I'm in two minds about it. The weather also isn't helping matters because every morning when I wake up and look out of the curtains, it's like it's telling me autumn. Like there's nothing about this point in time that feels like summer still. So I mean, if this offends you, I totally get it, and if you're not going to watch this video, I totally get that as well. But yeah, I've got a few bits to do today, as well as going to the range to have a mooch. That isn't the sole purpose of today. I'm actually going back home this weekend to see my family in Cambridgeshire, so I need to pick up a few bits. My mum, actually, so funny, she was watching one of my TikToks, and she screenshotted these flip-flops that she saw in Primark when I was doing one of my shopping trips, and she was like, oh, next time you're in Primark, can you grab me these, because she doesn't really have a Primark near her. So they're actually the flip-flops that I've got, like the platform ones. I get so many comments about them on TikTok, and they are literally just Primark. They're like a few pounds, so I'm going to grab her some of those before I head down tomorrow. And yeah, I'm just going to do a few bits and bobs, and obviously using the excuse to go and have a look at the autumn stuff. I'm also seeing my friends this weekend, which I'm so excited about. I'm so ready to see them. I really struggle like going this amount of time without seeing them. I've mentioned before, we live hours apart. We have done since we were 18, so we all moved from like our hometown off to uni. One of my friends went to Loughborough, the other one went to London, I went to Sheffield, so we were really spread out. But to be fair, when we were at uni, we did used to go to each other's like accommodations and stay with each other a few times, so we did see each other then. But now we're kind of spread all over again, so obviously I'm up in Hull. One of my best friends is still in London, and the other is sort of nearish to our hometown, but not quite, probably about an hour out of our hometown now. So we're just all over the place, and like adult life, things get in the way. Like we're never free at the same time. It's just so hard to see each other, and I'm so envious of those people that literally live like 5-10 minutes away from their friends, and they can just pop in and have a cup of tea and a chat whenever I just spat, sorry if you saw that, like have a cup of tea, chill, like those like spontaneous little meetups. Like we can't be spontaneous anymore because of obviously where we all live. Like it's just the way that it's fallen. So I'm really, really excited to see them. I miss them so much. Like sometimes you just fancy like a little girls' night, and it's just, I miss those days of being like 16, 17 when we'd spend like every weekend together, and it was so easy to see each other. And I feel like you take that for granted when you're younger. Like I feel like deep down we knew we weren't going to live in the same areas, because my best friend, she loves London. Like, she is a London girl through and through. She went to uni there and she's still there from uni, so she's been there like 5-6 years now. But I hate London. I hate to say it because all of my family is from London. Like, a lot of them still live in London. My mum and dad were both Londoners, but I hate London. Like, I used to not mind it when I was a bit younger. It's too much for me. Like, it's actually too much. Whenever me and Sam go for like a night away or a weekend, or I go and see my friends and visit her and stay over and whatever, it's just too much for me. I feel like you either love it or you hate it. Like, I feel like I need a deep disinfect and scrub and wash when I leave London, and I don't mean that to sound stuck up or snobby, but I just get this feeling like being in London, like I can feel the pollution seeping into my pores. Like, I don't know what it is about it, I just really don't like it. So obviously I make the effort to go and see my friend occasionally when I have to. No, that's me. When we all get together, obviously we have fun and everything, but yeah, it's just like... Anyway, guys, take 2 guesses where we've just pulled up to. There was me making my coffee corner to try and reduce the Starbucks trips, but we may or may not be pulling up Starbucks right now, but I feel like I need it this morning. I feel like I've got a lot to do today and I've got a bit of brain fog.
Hi, I'll be with you in a moment.
Thank you.
Okay, hi there.
Hi, could I get a grande iced brown sugar oat shaken espresso with a shot of vanilla and a shot of hazelnut, please?
Shut up in the land, it's okay. Anything else?
That's everything, thank you.
Sorry about that.
Perfect, thanks. I'm not gonna lie to you, this wasn't on the agenda. Like, this wasn't on the agenda at all. I was maybe gonna pick one up when I was near the range a bit later on, because there's one next door to the range, but this wasn't on the agenda. My hand literally took the steering wheel then and just turned into Starbucks. So yeah, we're just grabbing a coffee. I feel like I need it. I feel like I get so easily overwhelmed. Like, to some people, the plans that I've just said for today would be like, okay, like probably quite enjoyable. Like, obviously I'm looking forward to going to the range, having a mooch and whatever, but it's like I get so, and I've just realised I'm TikToking today, so I need to take a video. This is what overwhelms me as well, remembering that I'm TikTok vlogging as well as YouTube vlogging. Do I sound pathetic right now? I know I probably do. So yeah, I feel like a coffee is an essential right now. My go-to order at the moment, you probably know by now, iced brown sugar oat shaken espresso. Yeah, so first on the agenda is going to pick my mum up some flip-flops. I also want to pick my mum up some tablets, bless her, because she's got a really, really bad migraine. Me and my mum both suffer really badly from migraines. It's pretty much hereditary, I think. And me and Sam get them as well. And we found these tablets in Boots. They're like specific migraine tablets. They're not like, I think they've obviously got paracetamol or ibuprofen or both in them. But they're like, it's like its own formulation, and it's the only thing that helps us when we have migraines. Usually I literally have to lay in a room, pitch black, lights off, close my eyes and just breathe through it, because the pain is so excruciating. It literally feels like someone's sticking a hot poker through my eye. And these tablets from Boots, it's Boots own brand, and they're just migraine relief tablets, so I'm going to pick her some of those up. I don't know if she'll still have her migraine tomorrow when I get there, but at least she'll have some in the cupboard for future attacks. Yeah, I've got the app as well. Can I scan that? Sorry. Thank you. Thanks. I need to get used to using that app. That was a last minute panic. Perfect. Could I get a straw, please? Thanks. Thanks so much. Bye. Coffee time. Oh. So yeah, coffee is secured. Oh yeah. Yum. I feel better already. Yeah, I was saying earlier in the drive-thru just then, I get really overwhelmed really easily. Like, I know to some people they're probably thinking like, what are you overwhelmed about? Like, you're going to have a little look around the shops. But when I've got like a few things on my to-do list, it really stresses me out. And it could be like this most simplest of things, but once I start like slowly ticking them off, it's okay. And also I've got an appointment today, which always throws my day off. I don't know about anyone else, but if I've got an appointment at like, my appointment today is at 20 to 2, but if I've got an appointment, it will like throw the rest of my day off, and I'll just be thinking about that appointment all day, like not wanting to be late. I feel like I've got like timekeeping, I don't know, anxiety. Like, I know that's a strong word to use, but like timekeeping, like I get really hooked up on it. And I think it's from growing up, like my mum used to be the same. So like any kids party or like any appointments or anything, like we'd always be so early. My dad always makes jokes about this, because if we ever had like a kids party, say for example like a bowling party or like a McDonald's party back in the day, but like a bowling party we'll say, we would get there before like the family of the child that was having the party. So we'd be there before the parents were there of the birthday girl. Like, and my dad would say like it would be so embarrassing, because you'd be sat there like, and it's like you're eagerly waiting for this kid's party, and he still makes jokes about that now. So like that is how like precious my mum was with timekeeping, and I feel like that has like subconsciously like gone on to me as well. So like whenever I have appointments and stuff like that, like it stresses me out for the whole of the day, which sounds so silly, I know, but it's just like a subconscious thing. It's like timekeeping anxiety. But saying that, to be fair, when me and Sam have got to be somewhere and whatever, we are usually late, so it can't really be that bad. I don't think I'm as bad as my mum. Really sorry if you're rattling around right now. I need to order another car mount for the camera, because I'm pretty sure I've ordered the wrong one. I'm not gonna lie, I don't think the camera fits in there perfectly. It is a bit loose, and it kind of stresses me out when I'm driving. I'm just waiting for my camera to like smash into the side of the car. So yeah, fun times. It is so good, I'm not gonna lie, that is probably my favourite ever Starbucks order. I need to make sure I'm taking the right turn, because there is so many roadworks around here at the moment. Every time I come here, the road layout is different, so I always put my maps on. Even though I've lived here for like 3 years now, 3 or 4 years, I still have to put maps on when I go anywhere and I'm not with Sam. I hate driving around here. The roads are really complicated, and I feel like they're not like any other roads I've driven on. Like the roundabouts around here, they follow like different laws. Like you have to be in different lanes if you want to go straight over. Like it's completely different. Like when I was at uni, I had my car there, and the roads in Sheffield I never used to find as stressful as the roads in Hull. So literally anywhere I go, I have to put my maps on, even though I literally come here probably like once every 2 weeks at least. The maps still have to go on. But we're nearly at Primark now. I'm just gonna try and have a bit of self-control today in Primark, because I I say I don't need stuff. I think what I need is some little bags for Ibiza, because I've ordered some like little outfits for Ibiza, which is exciting. I honestly feel like I'm coming out of retirement. I've not had to order outfits like this in forever, but I've ordered some really cute little outfits, but they're like colours that I don't have bags to match with, and I feel like it would be handy just to have a few little bags, obviously, to put like my ID in, what else do you take on a night out? I've literally forgot. My lip gloss, my lipstick. I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually a bit scared for Ibiza. I'm obviously so excited to have like a girls' holiday and time with my friends, like a full week nearly with my friends. I am genuinely so excited about that. But the rave belly, what we always call it rave belly, like me and Sam always get it, like before any type of like festival or like raves that we go to with our friends, we always get rave belly, and it's like a nervous tummy beforehand, and I have got a bit of that, I'm not gonna lie. I do feel like I'm coming out of retirement, but it's gonna be fun. So yeah, anyway, big spiel. What I was trying to say is I'm gonna look for some handbags that I can put with my Ibiza outfits. So just some like little cheap bags that will go with the outfits that I've got. Does anyone else hate parking in multi-storey car parks? I feel like I'm like trauma dumping all of my like anxieties onto you guys this morning. Not what this video was about. Yeah, we need to stop doing that. Oh my god, this car park is empty. Part of me was thinking it was going to be busy because it's school holidays, but it's still quite early. So I timed that right. It's like 9:30 now. Oh. Okay, we made it. I secured the spot. I don't know if I'm going to show you what's in Primark because you know I get stage fright. But I might take some clips on my phone because, as I said, I'm vlogging for TikTok today as well. So, also, let me know your thoughts. I wanted to quickly mention, let me know your thoughts about me repeating content, because I'm in a bit of two minds about this. Obviously, I vlog over on TikTok as well. But the way I see it is like, the vlogs here are like the full vlogs, and the vlogs on TikTok are like a short snippet, like a little trailer or like a preview of like the day that I've had, if that makes sense. Obviously I know people don't deep it this much, but if you could let me know your thoughts, like if you don't mind seeing things twice, because obviously like this is just a longer version of the TikTok vlog, if that makes sense. But I know people enjoy like different forms of content, like I'll scroll through and watch vlogs on TikTok when I'm like chilling in bed, or like I just want a quick fix of content. That sounds really bad, like I've got an actual addiction, which I have. But like YouTube vlogs, I'll sit on my desk when I'm working and like have it playing in the background for ages. So let me know your thoughts on that, because I never want to feel like I'm boring anyone by repeating the same things. But anyway, got my coffee. I'm gonna head to Primark, grab those bits for Mum, and then we can go to the range. Right, we've just pulled up. You're wobbling, sorry, you're wobbling. I'm pretty sure my vlogs at the moment will just make you feel travel sick, because between that shaky car holder and my balancing skills, it's not great. But we've just pulled up to the range. I actually picked up a cheeky few little bits in Primark. I thought I'd show you now because I want to quickly swap my bag over, because I've got this bag with me at the moment, which is also Primark, and I'm struggling to like fit in all of my bits. My hair is a mess. Let me just give it a little brush, because that's going to annoy me. Does anyone else just step outside their car and their hair just goes, and his hair wash day today as well, so it's a bit frizzy. But I obviously picked my mum up it's a bit random Primark haul in the Range car park, but as I said, I want to switch my bag over, so I want to show you it now. I picked my mum up some of these. If you've seen them on my TikTok, you'll know that I live in these. They are so comfy. They've got like a platform, and my mum actually has really bad arthritis in like her ankles and her heels, so I thought these would also be really comfy and like squidgy and supported for her in the summer, which is quite nice. And they were on offer. They were £6 anyway, which I think is a steal. they were half price, so I got them for £3. So I actually FaceTimed her when I was in there and was showing her all the colours to see which one she wanted and if she wanted a couple of pairs, but she just said to stick with the cream, so I got her those. I then got myself a little cool girl cap because I haven't had a cap before and I really wanted one. I'm not going to push it all the way down because I've got makeup on and it will stain it, but I tried it on in there and I did really like it. It's really flattering shape as well. I've ordered some of these before and they've made my head look really squashed and like a really funny shape. This was only £4 and it's like embroidered, and I love like the cream and the brown. I feel like that's really nice and I feel like it'd be nice for autumn. You know when you're having like those chilled days, like sometimes I want to wear my hair down, but it's really greasy, like on my roots and stuff. And no matter how much dry shampoo I use, it just doesn't go, like it separates and like these bits go all funny. So I thought if I want to wear my hair down, but it's a little bit greasy and I've got like my leggings and my sweatshirt on, I can just chuck this on. And it's like an effortless little cool girl look. So £4. They had a few as well. They had like a washed pink, which was really nice. Then my favourite out of this mini haul. Look at this bag. I'm absolutely obsessed with this bag. This is one of the nicest bags I've seen in Primark for such a long time. It's like this crepe material. It's like a khaki grey type colour, but it's such a good size, which is why I want to swap it over. So I can fit like my camera, my phone, my power pack, everything I bring with me. I thought as well it goes with this outfit that I'm wearing today. Like, it's just like a nice little muted pop of colour. I really love it. It was, I think it was £7, which I thought was quite reasonable. And they also had it in cream. I think I would have probably put the clip in when I was in there because I was just obsessed with this. The minute I saw it, I knew I had to take it home with me. It has got strap that goes longer if you want it, but I think that's just the perfect like out and about bag that I can just throw on. I like a casual handbag because more often than not I'm wearing casual outfits. Like, I'm not really a dressy person, so a bag like this to throw on when I've got like my leggings or just a chill outfit like today, I feel like it just goes with this, with these jeans and this white top. So I've got myself a little bag and a little cap, just a couple of little bits, but I wanted to show you because, as I said, I'm going to switch my handbag over now. Oh, ow. Before we go into the range, so I'm just going to put in like my camera, I was just about to say I'm putting in my camera, I'm filming you on my camera, my phones and anything else. And look how much space I've still got in there. It's such a good size, but I feel like it doesn't look too big when it's on your shoulder. So I'm really impressed with that. So yeah, we're going to go have a look in the range now. I'm so excited, I'm not going to lie. There was a few little autumny bits in Primark in the homeware section, but nothing major, nothing worth filming. There was just like a couple of little candles and stuff, so I feel like they're dribbing and drabbing their autumn stuff in, which is probably appropriate for July, but the range has just gone full ham from what I've seen on TikTok, and this is usually a good range. So yeah, let's just stop blabbering and go and have a look and see what they've got. Okay, so I was actually really pleasantly surprised in the range. I feel like normally autumn stuff in the UK is quite tacky and gimmicky, but I feel like this year the range have made an effort with different colour palettes for autumn decor, which I feel like they've been lacking in previous years. How beautiful is this dried gypsilia wreath? I really like that, and it was really real dried flowers. They had so many different colour schemes. They had neutrals, loved this little pumpkin ice cube tray, and they had like baking stuff. There were so many warm oranges, but they'd also included monochrome stuff, which I really was a fan of because we have monochrome in our house, so we're all about the monochromes and the neutrals rather than the really warm colours. Absolutely loved this little dish. The only thing with these, you can't put them in the oven, so I don't really know what we'd use it for. I like the black and the white ones, but I couldn't think of a use for them because usually I would have put those in the oven as dishes. They had lovely little throws. There was just so much stuff here. The candle selection was kind of trickling in with the autumn stuff. They had like toffee apple and some caramel flavours, but overall it was pretty much still the summer candles, but this one was my favourite. It was so good. Right, I've just got back, well, about half an hour ago. I've just thrown some porridge down me because I was literally starving. I had the shakes, I haven't been that hungry in ages. 2 seconds. But yeah, I think that's what you get for having a coffee without eating. So just throwing some porridge down on me. I've got my emotional support water bottle that literally has not left my hand since I bought it. I keep showing it on my TikTok and I keep forgetting to link it before posting the video, but it is just a TikTok shop one. I think they're all exactly the same, like I think they all come from the same manufacturer. But I just went for the cream colour and I really like it. It's like a good size, it's got a handle. The only thing I'm slightly gutted about is it doesn't fit in our car cup holder, because our cup holder is right underneath like the radio and that, so it's too long, if that makes sense, so it doesn't fit, which is kind of why I wanted it. But anyway, I really love it, and I paid like £4 for it. I think it was on some mad deal, so I got it really, really cheap as well. Just filled it up with cold water. When I started this video, I kind of had a word with myself and was like, right, we're not going to talk about skin, we're not going to talk about acne, we're not going to talk about skincare, because I feel like the last few vlogs that I've done on here have like all followed the exact same structure of me going to Starbucks, going to Primark, coming home, doing skincare, talking about my acne, and I feel like as well as that, my videos being the same and coming across as really boring, which I really hope they don't. I feel like my personality has just become my skin at the moment, but I feel like obviously my acne's been so bad, it is such a big thing in my life. Like when I wake up in the morning, I look in the mirror, like it's on my face, so it is quite a major thing. But I am aware that I'm talking about it a lot, so if this bores you or you're sick of hearing me talk about my acne or my skincare or whatever, then probably exit the video. But I actually came home and I had a parcel that had been delivered when I was out, and it's some new skincare, so I thought we could try it out. I'm going to take this makeup off my face, obviously, because we've just got home. I've also got an appointment, the appointment that I was talking about earlier in the car, it's to do with my skin, so I'm going back to the clinic and we're sort of like assessing my treatment plan, because it's not worked as well as they thought it would. Obviously, I've been using retinol coming up to 6 months now, 5 or 6 months, and I thought I was still purging, but they're saying that that's not likely to be a purge because it is so long. And my acne just is still really bad. So kind of gutted about that, I'm not gonna lie, because obviously I've spent all this time trying to get through it, thinking it was a purge, like waking up to these horrible massive spots all over my chin and my jaw, and like just having a talk with myself saying it's just purging, you've got to get through it, and now to realise it's probably not purging, it is slightly gutting, because I feel like I've wasted all this time with really bad skin when I could have been on something stronger, which I think is what we're going to do today, look at putting me on tretinoin. So yeah, it's a journey. I'm trying to be patient with it, but it is just so frustrating. Anyone who suffered with acne will understand. It's just frustrating and it's annoying, and I'm getting sick of it now. So before my appointment, obviously I need to take all my makeup off. My skin is looking a little better the last few days, because I've just stopped using all my actives. I've just given my skin a chance to breathe, because it got to the point where my chin and my jaw, like the spots on there, were so angry and red and sore. I think I was just making it so much worse with like all of my exfoliating and stuff like that. So I've just put the brakes on it. I'm using really gentle skincare and just giving my skin a chance to breathe, and it is looking a lot better for it, to be fair. But anyway, what I ordered was I think it's a toner. I sound really stupid now, but I think it's a Korean toner, because I've seen everything on TikTok about Korean skincare and I know it's meant to be the best. I got it from Skin Cupid. It's my first order with Skin Cupid, and they sell all like the really hard to get skincare that you can't really easily get in the UK. And they've got this cute little note. How cute is that? And here, I think this is really helpful. Like, I wouldn't have realised these different steps in skincare, and it's just a layering skincare guide. So it's got step 1, oil-based cleanser, and then it goes all the way through to SPF. I don't think I need a couple of these steps just yet, because as I said, I'm keeping it really minimal with my skincare. But what I did buy, which I haven't been using in my skincare routine, and that is a hydrating toner. It's the Anua. You might have seen this on TikTok. I think it's gone quite viral on TikTok. But I was chatting, I've forgotten her name again on TikTok. I showed her in my last TikTok. She is amazing and I'm always in her lives. I'll try and insert the TikTok handle here of her page because it's so useful for skincare, and she's always on live during the day, so I often go in there and pick her brains because she basically answers everyone's questions and she gives out the most amazing advice. And she recommended this toner when I asked her a question about which one she'd recommend for me. So this is really great for all skin types. It's the, I'm showing you the wrong side of the package. I was like looking for the name of it, but it's here. It's the Anoa Heartleaf 77% soothing toner. So this is apparently really good for like locking in moisture into your skin and helping your skin barrier and your skin hydration and your skin health. So I don't know if I should use that yet. I might try it out, but obviously I'm going to my appointment, so I just need to take my makeup off. And I thought I'd show you a couple of the new skincare products that I've been using like these last couple of days to help with like rebuilding my skin barrier. I don't know if my skin barrier is actually damaged because last time I went to my appointment on the skin scanner, they said that it wasn't, and my skin looked fine. But I just seem to have like all of the like symptoms and clues of a damaged skin barrier. So I just kind of made up my own mind on that and just given my skin a little bit of a breather, especially if I'm going to start on tretinoin. I want to make sure my skin is as healthy and hydrated and as happy before doing that because I know that it's going to destroy my skin, and I am slightly nervous about that, I'm not going to lie. I'm going to just scrape my hair back. Doing this with this white top on still isn't ideal, but we're going to go for it anyway. I'm really sorry as well to anybody who's not interested in skincare. I know this isn't for everyone. But it's just my thing. I feel like everyone has their thing. Mine definitely isn't makeup or like necessarily makeup or hair. I like it, but that's not really like my thing. My thing is skincare, and like clean, fresh skin is absolutely my thing. So anyway, the new product that I'm loving at the moment that's really, really helping like the moisture and my angry, red, irritated skin is this Medicate oil cleanser. It's the lipid balance cleansing oil, and it's just really delicate, really soft, really gentle on your skin. I've been using this step 1 of my double cleanse and then going in with this Bioma creamy jelly cleanser. So I use this goes down to like a creamy milk, and then obviously to get rid of any residue that's left behind from the oil cleanser I use the Bioma cleanser. So I'm just going to use this to remove my makeup now, just a couple of pumps of it. It's so nice, it feels amazing on your skin, it just melts it all down. I do use this anyway, even if I haven't worn makeup in the day, because it's good for melting down like your SPF and just any like oils and dirt from the day that will be in your pores. Sam's just gone to get his hair cut, so I just had to go and kiss him with all this oil on my face. So yeah, this is what it's like before I've added any water. I don't use it on my mascara just because I never like using balms or oils to remove my eye makeup. But after you've gone round obviously all your face, I just use this similar to how I use the Incubus Oat Cleansing Balm. So then I'll just get my hands like a little bit wet. You don't want them soaking because you want to emulsify it. And then it just turns into like a milky cleanser. I then use my microfiber cloths that I get from like B&M or Home Bargains. You get these really cheap in like multi-packs. I think you get like a pack of 10 or something like that for a few pounds. And it feels so nice to take your makeup off with these with warm water. You've got to be really gentle though, because I scrubbed my face way too hard with these before. Look, it's literally got all of it off. I probably will double cleanse just because obviously I have had makeup on today. Okay, so I've just double cleansed with the oil that I showed you and then the Bioma Creamy Jelly Cleanser. So now I'm going to test out the toner. I decided I'm going to go for it because my skin is feeling really dry, so I thought it would be a good time to test it out. I literally in a mad rush just had to change my top because I looked down and my sleeves had 2 massive pink stains, and that was a mesh key top I was wearing, so it's quite expensive, so I've literally just ran down and thrown some stain remover on it. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to try out this toner now. Seeing people on TikTok apply it like straight from their hands rather than a cotton pad, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to put a bit on like that and push it in, because that's just what I've seen people do. So I'm literally just copying them. Oh, that feels so nice already. Just pressing it all in. Oh, I've got to the point now, like where I wash my face and stuff like that, it's so dry and tight when I've like dried it with a towel, so that feels really nice now. Oh god, I'm out of breath from that little drama. That feels really nice. That feels really like refreshing and hydrating already. So I'm liking that so far. Obviously the first time I've used it, so I can't give like an actual review of that yet, but obviously I will keep you updated. And then I'm just going to follow up with my Murad that I've been using. My battery died mid-application of moisturiser, which is why that was such an abrupt ending. But I'm going to round this vlog up here because I really want to get this edited and put up tonight. So you're probably going to be watching this on the same day that I filmed it, because I know it's been like, I think it's been a week today since I last posted, so I really want to get this up before the weekend. And as I said, I'm going down to Cambridge to see my family, which will be really nice. But I really hope you enjoyed spending the day with me. The rest of the plans for today, obviously I've got my skin appointment, I think that's in about half an hour. And then I'm going to edit this, obviously, as I said. I've got some work to catch up on and some emails to get back to. So we've had a productive morning. It's like, what time is it now? I haven't got my phone on me, but I think it's like 12:30. So yeah, we've had a productive morning. I really hope you enjoyed spending it with me. Please subscribe if you aren't already, and hopefully I will see you in the next video.